welcome back. Hello Isaac. Hello Abby. Hello everybody back at school. Well, I would say great to see you, but I can't see you at the moment. Hopefully you can see me okay. We have got a double thoughts on today, and it is about precious metals. In our assembly we looked at bronze and how it is refined in the fire to get rid of everything in it that's not bronze. I wonder, how many precious metals or expensive metals can you name? We've got copper, we've got aluminium, we've got mercury, which is a liquid metal. How cool is that? In fact, all metals are liquid if you get them to the right temperature. Mercury is just liquid at room temperature. Of course, you've got the most well-known, perhaps, precious metals, gold and silver. Let's start with that today. Let's have thoughts on gold. Now, I've been doing so much on colours lately that I have run out of printer ink, and so I'm going to be using my iPad, but Thoughts on Gold is on there. First of all, do any of you have something made of gold? Gold teeth? No, a bit young for that. Gold watch? Hopefully not at school. Gold medals? Anyone here good at races, swimming, anything of the like? You are? I knew you were.
Yeah.
I've got something made of gold. It's my wedding ring. Anyway, as we saw in the last assembly, metallic colours are pretty precious, and gold is certainly no exception. Gold is the only yellow metal. Look it up and check it if you like. Some metals look yellowish, but usually not in their pure colour, only after they have oxidised a little bit. It is a soft, heavy and rare metal. Its name comes from the Old English word for yellow. Giolu? Giolu? I'm not sure how they used to say that in Old English, but there you go, Giolu. Gold is a colour that appears quite a lot in the Bible. Here are a few Bible verses about it. It is better to get wisdom than gold. It's better to choose understanding than silver. Wisdom is worth more to you than gold. Choose knowledge rather than the finest gold. What wisdom gives is better than finest gold. They were written by Solomon, who was a king, a very wise one at that. Why do you suppose he thinks wisdom is so valuable? When Solomon became king, God said that he could ask him for anything that he wanted. Did Solomon ask for wealth, a long life, lots of gold, to get rid of his enemies? No, what he asked for was wisdom. Please teach me the difference between right and wrong, he said to God. God was pleased with his reply and made him wiser than anyone who's ever lived. Having wisdom or being wise is the ability to make sensible decisions and good judgments. I wonder what you would say if you were offered anything in the world, like 3 wishes from a genie in the lamp. Would you go into the cave of wonders and take something of gold and keep it for yourself? Or would you choose wisely? Can you think of something wise that someone has said to you? Or maybe something that you've read? Maybe some good advice or a sensible suggestion or a positive thought. Give it some time and then write it down and put it somewhere so that you can see it every day. Now, we've been talking about metallic colours and we looked at some precious metal already, gold. Well, here for you is some thoughts on silver. Do you like the colour silver? I think I prefer the colour silver to the gold. What does it make you think of? Silverfish! Ugh, they're horrible creepy crawlies. That's not what I think of when I think of silver, but it's funny that's what they're called. When you think of medals, silver is like second place, and people sometimes think of second place and second best, but silver is a great colour. Some say the shiniest of metals, and it's often used to make mirrors. I know, I wouldn't have thought that. That makes Sense as to why they're so expensive. Silver's name also comes from an old Anglo-Saxon word, seal for. I think that's how they used to say it. I don't know, I wasn't around back then. It says here that there's no word in the English language that rhymes with silver. And some people say that's true and others not. Maybe it depends on your accent. Can you think of some words that rhyme with silver? How about slither, like the silverfish? Here's another interesting fact. Silver cars are the most visible on the road and in low light. I can't imagine they're much good when it's sunny though. You get blinded by them, like mirrors driving down the road. When light hits a shiny silver mirror ball, it creates spots of bright light all around it. In the same way, one positive action, a smile or a word or a wave, can create spots of good feeling. If someone makes you feel good, it makes you want to make someone else feel good. And so we end up reflecting those good feelings like light off the silver surface. Sometimes silver loses its shine, but with a good polish, the shine is restored. Sometimes you might not feel shiny at all, but it is still there, ready to be bright again. On a rainy day they say, don't they, that the sun is always there, it's just hidden by the clouds. Sometimes I wish I could reach up with a giant broom and sweep the clouds off the sky to make it sunny again. But it can be like that, I think, in our hearts as well. Things can make us sad, things can bring us down, and we need someone to come and polish it off. And sometimes a kind word or a smile or spending time as friends is just what we need to do that. So live like children who belong to the light. Light brings every kind of goodness, right living, and truth. A person's wisdom makes their face shine. It softens their face. That was one of Solomon's. And another one, in the same way, you should be a light for other people. Live so that they will see the good things that you do. And that was something that Jesus said. What does light mean in these verses? It says that we should be a light for others. How can we be a light for others? Do you paint yourself silver?
Be nice.
Being nice. That can be a way of being a light for others. Being good, being true, being kind, being a friend. How could you be like silver? A mirror ball, spreading light and kindness, happiness and hope. What will you do today to be a light for someone else? A sunshine on what can sometimes feel like a rainy day. Please help us to live like shiny lights. We learnt in our assembly how precious each and every person is. Help us to reflect the light of how precious we are and to be wise in the things that we do. Amen. See you next time.